Yo, maybe this time works. What's going on, YouTube? How's everybody doing today? Back for another live stream in the car, I guess, because I'm, just waiting, hanging out, just waiting for kids to get done with swim. It's a fun time. You didn't even get the notification. Just happened on YouTube. What's going on? The Bearded IT Dad Save a Life Foundation. Sounds interesting. What's up? Sir Yanni, hello. What is going on? I figured today we do a AMA because I'm here chilling in the car. And if there's something that's holding your IT career back, that you really feel it like it's holding you back in some way, let's talk about it. Let's see if we can break it down and see if maybe I can help you or anybody in this chat can help you, because I know there's a lot of people who come into these live streams and are more than willing to help share their thoughts and advice, because this is a community of people who help each other, not just me. What's going on, Malibu, Avanish, oh my goodness, these names, I can't do it. Salute, what up? How y'all doing? You guys doing wonderful and amazing today. If you guys got questions, you just throw them in the chat and then we just answer as many questions as we possibly can. That's what it's all about. That's what these live streams are for. That's it. So let me help you. Potentially. Whoa, Malibu, you just passed your A+ today. What should you do next? Any advice? Well, what is it that you would like to do in your IT career? Congratulations on passing an A+, because that's awesome. But what interests you the most about IT? And are you asking what certification is next or what? What's next for you? I'm not sure. Peter Burston, what's up, bro? How are you doing? Hello from Albania. It's 11:05 p.m. Craziness. Sir Yanni, you already know you're older and you can't study like you used to. Too many distractions. I feel you 100% on that, because today even I was trying to get a couple servers set up, and it was I ran into problem after problem. So I have a PowerEdge R320 server, rack mountable server. I was trying to get that running today. Ran into a couple of hiccups with that, and then I actually completely forgot about it. Completely forgot that I was even messing with that server until you asked or brought up or made your statement. But then I was messing with a desktop that I was turning into a server also. And I was reinstalling Windows on there so that I could then set up VirtualBox and then set up a couple different virtual machines. And I got Windows installed, and then I forgot about it. But anyway, yeah, time, man. I feel you so much on that. And distractions, because that's what happened today. It's I got distracted, so stop setting up servers. And that's frustrating, because I'm trying to get this Python script running again to start scraping some stuff, and that's gonna be fun. But anyway, enough about me. It's all about you. Joel Morales, what's up? Hey Zach, do you have any advice for when you can bring up getting a raise? In the past month, your boss has given you extra responsibilities that are not in your job description. This is your first IT job too. You have all the resources needed to pass the A+. Oh, sorry, wrong person. I was continuously reading. My bad. Anyway, yeah. Any advice? How long have you been working there? Would be my first question to you, Joel. But if you are taking on responsibilities and you're proving that you can handle those responsibilities, really at any point would be a good time to bring up a raise. But you have to say, here's why. And you actually have to prove here's why you deserve a raise. It's because you take on these extra responsibilities and you're able to do these extra responsibilities. Thus, I should receive more compensation because of X, Y, and Z. Anytime you want to get a raise, if you can show them why you deserve a raise, you literally have to spell it out for them sometimes, because when you do that, it really kind of helps that process move along. So just think about that anytime you guys want to raise, be able to explain yourself on why you feel you deserve the raise in the first place. Because just because you're working there a year, 2, 3 years, you might get your yearly raise or whatever. Hang on, sorry. I think there's, yeah. People are weird. Sorry. I forgot what I was saying now. I'm people watching and trying to do this. Anyway, my bad. Joseph, you have all the resources needed to pass the A+ exam. Your only problem is gaining the motivation is what I think you meant to say, to study. You have the A+ book since it first came out in 2019. Yeah, what's up, man? Gaining the motivation. What do you think like is holding you back though, really? Like, what is the biggest thing that you feel is holding you back besides like the motivation? Because we can get motivated by many different things, but we have to like kind of break down some of the, like the greater issues on like what is really holding you back. Um, you know, are you nervous for it? Are you scared about it? Is some of the content too hard to understand? There's all, go out and watch Professor Messer videos, even listen to that guy. I like listened to him nonstop when I was going through my Security Plus, and it helped, I think. The Beard IT Dad, you just started your Linux Plus today. That's awesome. Pete Brown, hello from Chicago. Well, hello back from Chicago, or like 2 hours outside of Chicago. I'm way out in the boonies. But hello from Illinois. Where's everybody else at? Where are you all from? Put it in the chat. I would really love to see where everybody's from. I think that'd be kind of interesting. So in the chat, say, I am from this location. I need your exact address. I need your zip code. I need the last 4 digits of your social and then a credit card number. So if you guys want to put that, no, I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. But that would be fun. Sir Yanni, you want to get into CCNA? Jump into the CCNA. Go after it. Save a Life Foundation. You just got a job on Monday as an IT engineer. Well, congratulations, first of all. But nervous because you've never been on a server. I can feel that. I was terrified of servers when I first stepped foot into, a large business environment. I was terrified of servers. Like I had no idea what to expect, what I was going to get myself into, and even take that back even further. Like the first time that I actually had to log into a server is like the first time that I've ever seen a server. So this is like, God, 15 years ago or something ridiculous. It's a long time ago. 18, 16. It's a long time. I'm old. Anyway, I was like terrified. I was like, I don't know how to log into a server. I don't know what a server looks like. Like, I don't know what like the GUI looks like. What am I doing? But as it turns out, and I did not know this at the time because again, I've never logged into a server at that point. The GUI is basically very similar to what you would expect on a Windows operating system, right? We're talking Windows servers specifically here because that was the first server I had ever logged into. So yeah, like the Windows server GUI, like identical to like regular Windows operating system GUI, So it's like I was like under the impression that like anywhere in the server world, like you're in the back end and you have to know all the command lines and you're just in a terminal all day, every day. But that's not the case. I mean, Linux, on the other hand, that's a completely different story. But on Windows, you have this nice, pretty little GUI to play with. Yeah, anyway, sorry, that's my story. Oh, sorry, Pete. I forgot that I can press on all these comments here. Anyway, hello from Romania. What's up, Romania? Malibu, you want to get in the IT industry? How can you get a good job now that you passed your A+? Apply for every single job that you can like find that's entry level. Like that's my first bit of advice. Second bit of advice would be get on LinkedIn, start networking with people. But don't do like connection challenges because they're stupid. We'll get into that completely different video. But yeah, get on LinkedIn, participate. That's all that matters on that platform. We'll talk about that in another video though. I have lots to say about that. But LinkedIn is going to be extremely valuable for anybody, whether you're trying to get started in IT or you're trying to like transition careers. Hop on the LinkedIn because it's some good stuff over there. Peter, you tend to find your work life as too much of a distraction towards your studies. Yeah, I can feel that too. Tia, you're working on your GIAC cert, but you're so distracted and a mix of procrastination. Yeah, I am like probably like the MVP of procrastination. I can't talk. Definitely. I do it all the time. And it's because I have ADD probably. And I think pretty much like everybody who has ADD procrastinates a lot. We always wait till the last minute and then we just like cram things out and just rock it out. That's typically how I work too. Uh, yeah. Oh, hello from Egypt. That's crazy. Stephen Amador, what is up, brother? It is so good to see you. I actually need to send you a message soon, Mr. Stephen. You'll find out why if you send me a message on LinkedIn so I don't forget. But yeah, how are things going at TCM? Freaking amazing. Like, what do you want me to say? They're amazing. Every single day is amazing. I get to work with probably some of the coolest people I've ever met in my life. I don't want to make this all about that, but I'm glad that you asked. But things are amazing at TCM. If you guys aren't familiar with TCM, tcm-sec.com, or just look up the Cyber Mentor, especially if you're looking to get into cybersecurity, more specifically pen testing. And well, I mean, we just released like mobile application pen testing, released some Linux courses just recently, released practical malware analysis and triage course. That one's really cool. Anyway, yeah, go check that out. Just Google it, or somebody in the chat is going to be really, really solid and put a link to TCM Security, the website, because you guys are cool. Some of you. Anyway, yeah, amazing. Andrew Marcos, you have a question. You feel like you're totally lost in your career. How can you test your knowledge and skill and see what is needed for you to improve? Well, what is it that you're looking to like improve in, first of all? Like you're lost. So you don't have a direction, right? Or the direction that you had, for whatever reason, just like steered away, right? Like you're gone from that direction that you had initially thought you were going to go after. So now, like, what is it you want to do? Like, what are the things about IT that interest you the most? Is it cloud? Is it security? Is it networking? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Start finding that path that you want to go down. Now, as far as like testing your knowledge and skill now, like, there's many different ways to do that, but I'd really need to know, like, what exactly are we trying to test? Like, are you trying to test your cybersecurity skills, your like server administration skills, your networking skills? What is it that you want to do? Because there's nothing that's really going to be like a broad kind of like questionnaire or something that you can take to show you like, hey, these are the areas in which you need to improve. It's like, find the areas that you want to improve in and then start working on those. IMO. DNA vending. Dude, you got your first IT related job working from home for 2 months now. Congrats. That's freaking awesome. No certs, but the company will pay for them. Thank you for the inspiration. That's awesome, brother. Like, or sister. I don't know. It looks like there's a male and a female in your picture. So you're welcome, they. I don't know. That's probably not correct either. But anyway, that's totally awesome. See, it's possible. No certs, and you can work in IT. What? Yeah. You don't even have to have a freaking degree or certification to work in IT. Mind blowing, right? True story. QBiz, you're almost done with your DevOps course, and you're trying to figure out how you would find work as an entry-level DevOps engineer with no experience. You have IT experience already. So you currently working right now in IT or no? Like that'd be a starter question for you. It's gonna be really hard for me to like pull back on some of these, like go back to these questions after I asked you a question. You know what I'm saying, maybe. But yeah, so finding work as a DevOps engineer with no experience as a DevOps engineer, well, I mean, you already have IT experience, which is great. You're just gonna have to show like more along the lines of, like the development operations side of where you're trying to line yourself with. So you're doing a course, right? So that's going to be great for your resume, but like show some of the things that you're doing. Like, I always tell people, make a website, make some type of documentation that you can share with people, that you can show off the things that you're capable of doing, because that can definitely be helpful. But then again, get on LinkedIn and start networking with people that are aligned with where you want to be. I will make another video about that another time. I promise, because yeah, it's gonna be fun, and people are gonna be upset, but that's okay. I definitely can't keep up with this chat, so my apologies in advance. Hyder, you're about to graduate high school and you want to get into computer science. Do you need to take a computer science course class in high school? You haven't been taking those classes. No, you don't have to, but it could definitely be helpful for sure. Like 100%. Like you could take the time right now. You don't even have to take the courses in high school. Just get up like you are now on YouTube and go through courses. And if you more like specifically computer science, that's typically always geared towards more like programming theory and all that fun stuff. Excuse me. There are so many tutorials out on the YouTube focusing on all that fun stuff. Am I using StreamYard? I am using StreamYard. DeMarthas here. Would you guys recommend the Microsoft Azure Fundamental Certification to improve in the IT career? I recommend like any certification to improve in your IT career. Like it's helpful. There's so many people against certifications, but quite honestly, the industry still like loves seeing certifications. Hiring managers, directors, they still love seeing certifications. So that's, you know, a great way to improve yourself in some way because it's going to help you further your career. Hello from Alabama, New York, Oregon, Maryland. Okay, so this is back to when I asked you guys where you're all from. This is like how far back I am on the delay in this stream. Bay Area, California, Pennsylvania, Egypt, Atlanta, Denmark, Los Angeles, Florida. You guys are like all over the place. I got a call. Muted. You're welcome. This person, you want to be in cybersecurity career, but you're working on your Net Plus right now. Is that the correct starting point? I mean, I wouldn't get your Network Plus certification, but learning it, I can agree with, right? Like learning some of the information on there is definitely going to be helpful for you. As far as like cybersecurity, like I said, like going study for your Network Plus, don't take your Network Plus because it's a waste of money. If you want to get into cybersecurity, definitely just start gearing yourself more towards the, you know, if you want to go after certifications, go after cybersecurity certifications, but at least start your learning. So you're starting with your Net Plus, which is great. Networking is a very valuable asset in the world of cybersecurity. But what other fundamentals are you lacking? I don't know. I can't answer that. Do you have, you know, some of the knowledge that something like the CompTIA A plus would cover? Like, do you understand those fundamentals? Because they could be helpful. But then again, it's like find what area of cybersecurity you want to be working in, and you can kind of like backpedal then, right? Like, say you want to be a pen tester. Well, Network Plus is going to be helpful for that, right? But there's also so many other things that you could be learning along the way, like getting on Hack the Box, try Hack Me, TCM Academy. Of course, we have lots of courses that are going to teach you about pen testing from a beginner level. There's so many different resources out there to kind of gear you up towards this path or these paths that you guys want to go down. There's just so much good information out there. But yeah, the Network Plus, it's going to be helpful in some ways, but it's not like anything that's going to like kickstart your career in any way whatsoever, like ever. Just never. Premier's World, your work environment. You are now certified as Security Plus, CEH, Pentest Plus, and currently preparing for PNPT. However, you feel you can. Where's the rest of your chat? You feel like you can enhance your skills in your current workplace. We can all enhance our skills in our current workplace. That's like the fun part of IT. It's like you're always trying to like advance your skills. You're always trying to like improve. Hopefully. I mean, that'd be like a good thing to do for you, right? The bearded IT dad came through. Thank you, sir. I'll now use your information. For what? I don't know. Do I think it's great that community colleges are now including certs included with their curriculum? Yes. Do you want to know why? Okay, I'm going to tell you why. because typically college curriculum, they're behind, right? Like typically they are behind. So like whatever college course that you're going through, it's usually a few years old, right? Like they don't update their curriculum quite as often as other places are able to, right? So some of the stuff that you're going to get from college might be a little bit dated. Now, when they introduce certifications to the mix, like oftentimes you're going to see like certifications are on like a 3-year cycle. So meaning like that certification is good for 3 years. So I like the fact that they implement certifications into college curriculum only because the information that you'll learn from the certification should be more up to date than what you may experience in just the college curriculum alone. So that's my thoughts and feelings there. Valley Val, you're a nurse and you're looking into IT. Where should you begin, please? Thanks for going live. Valley Val, if you're a nurse, you can actually get started. Like this is actually something really cool that I could speak to directly because I used to work in healthcare IT. Nurses have a very somewhat easy way to transition into IT because if you're familiar with all of the EMR systems that are out there, right? Like you could become like an application like analyst essentially, and work in the IT department, like servicing or supporting. I mean, the EMR systems. So that's kind of like the best way for anybody in healthcare to start transitioning into more of the tech side of things. And you'll see there's a lot of hospitals and healthcare environments that have application specialists and all types of different titles like related to that, where you're just supporting essentially the EMR system. And you work with, all the other nurses and doctors, and you do training, you do like support when like they can't get their order in right, all types of different stuff. But that would be like the best, like easiest way to transition since you already have healthcare experience. Is just kind of getting into more of the application support for said EMR systems and things like that. Make sense? I hope so. Hello from South Carolina. You have a degree in management information systems. You were a print technician until you were convicted of a felony in 2013. You were sentenced in 2014, did a year in prison. You felt that your chance of getting back into IT was improbable, so you went manufacturing, been in it for 4 years now. Is there anything more? Wait, so this is hard to do on the phone. You felt that your chance of getting back in IT was improbable, so you went to manufacturing. Been in IT for 4 years now, or you've been in manufacturing for 4 years now? You can still work in IT even if you have a felony. There are still lots of places that will hire you, but it's still going to be difficult, which you probably already know, having a felony. I'm sorry, but it's still doable. Lando. Hello, all. Zach, thank you for all the videos and tips to the IT community. You are welcome. Have a degree in cybersecurity and computer network administration, all of which you got while watching my vids. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy. You did all this hard work though, so like I hope it's leading you into a path of success. But you're welcome and good luck to you. AJ Smith, you passed your A plus last week. Congrats. You had your first interview, didn't get the job, but it was just good to be called for an interview. Thanks for the advice, bro. For sure. You're not always going to get the job, and that's okay. Going through interviews, it sucks. I know we all get nervous. We all hate it. It's whatever. But every single interview process that you go through, you have to treat as a learning experience because you're not always going to get the job. You can learn from each one of these interviews things and ways to improve your interview process or learn and understand the things that you need to improve on to become a better candidate. Boom. Hockey Freak finally caught a live one. Love the work, sir. You're welcome. Glad you got to catch a live stream. I had so many people message me or I get comments all the time like, I missed your live stream. I'm hoping I can catch your live stream and all that. And I always feel bad that I don't do more live streams. But anyway, Keith Homer, what's holding you back? currently studying for your A+ with 0 on-the-job experience, career change, and pay cut. You eventually want to get into cybersecurity route. Well, I mean, good luck to you. Oops, that's this one right there. Good luck to you, first of all. 0 on-the-job experience. That's like everybody's thing, right? Especially just trying to get started in IT. Nobody has on-the-job experience, but you can give yourself experience, right? Like you can gain experience that could be relatable to on-the-job experience. How can you do this? By virtualization. Virtualize all of the things and learn. You get hands-on. So especially for somebody who's like just getting started out, this is something that I think going forward, definitely, I've learned a lot of things in the past year about some things. I have to watch what I say because I don't want to say things that are going to make people mad. And yeah. Anyway, if you want to get started and get hands-on, download VirtualBox, download any version of Windows Server from like 2016 up. Install Windows Server with VirtualBox, make that server a domain controller, get Active Directory set up, learn Active Directory. Like that is some on-the-job experience that will be like extremely helpful for you. I promise each and every one of you. If you don't know what the heck Active Directory is, learn Active Directory now. Do I need to make like a thumbnail and be like, learn Active Directory right now? Because like I will if I need to. But seriously, learn Active Directory. It's probably a pretty good idea. Wayne Vanderberg, doing customer service for Amazon. You work a lot of hours and you feel like you don't have time for studying. You were 85% prepped for the A+ right before you got the job. That was 6 months ago. Yeah, that's hard to get back into the swing of things too, especially when like you start a new job and hours are crazy. Like I don't have good advice for this because like the advice that I actually have for this is probably bad. And people are going to like be like, that's terrible advice. And you shouldn't recommend that people do that. But unfortunately, like I don't see any other option. But my advice would be maybe wake up a little bit earlier or go to bed a little bit later and use that time to study. Like sacrifice a little bit of sleep. You have to make sacrifices. Like that's kind of like the deal here. You work a lot of hours. You're probably freaking exhausted, and I don't blame you. But like you have to find a way or an area in your life where you can sacrifice a little bit of time just so you can like get that studying in. So like I always just say get a little bit less sleep. But like I said, people are going to be like, that's terrible advice. Might be. That's what I do. I get less sleep because I need more time. 24 hours in one day, like that's just not enough. So I probably get like 5 to 6 hours of sleep every night because I just have too much stuff to do. And I got 4 kids. So I definitely don't have a lot of time. Alberto, you realize that you have learning difficulties. Try studying for your A+. From Messer, Mike from Udemy, YouTube videos, and found CBT nuggets to help because you apply what you learn after every lesson. So here's another one for you that probably would be even more helpful than CBT nuggets, and that would be Test Out. If you're not familiar with Test Out, go look up Test Out, TESTOUT, TESTOUT.com. Yeah. But they like simulate is like everything that they possibly can, and all of their lessons, like you go through like a quick 10-minute lesson and you're always getting prompted with questions about that lesson, but then their simulations are like on point. But that might be something for you to look into, quite honestly. Do I have any videos on creating an entry-level IT resume? I don't know if I have them like published on the platform or not, like on YouTube or not. I know it's part of the course that I created. So it's on itcq.tv. I know that I have a section in there about resumes, writing resumes, and putting them all together and all that fun stuff. But I don't think I have anything that's published out on YouTube for $3. Oh, Alberto, you're saying their pricing is too expensive. How much is CBT nuggets a month? I don't even know. But training typically is somewhat expensive. I mean, CBT nuggets I thought was fairly cheap. So I don't know. I know like IT Pro TV, if you use my coupon, it's like $28 a month or something. And that's fair. Like that is so extremely fair. Like if you spend $1,000 or less a year on training, like that's good. Like that's fine. Completely acceptable. But anything over $1,000 a year for training, that's just stupid. It's dumb. Stupid. Makes me angry. Peter, what's up? You're lacking the motivation in your current role since you want to actually work in networking, but you're nowhere around here to work in that field other than a senior level role. No around you to work in that field other than a senior. Well, yeah. You're probably not going to find a lot of things around you these days, right? Everything's remote. And you probably need motivation from Tobiah Walter, to be honest with you. Hit up Tobiah. He'll motivate you. I miss Tobiah. I love that man. Such a good guy. Your work just agreed today to pay for a year of CBT nuggets. The bearded IT dad. Well, that's cool, but lame. They should pay for a year of like IT Pro TV because IT Pro TV is hands down better than CBT nuggets all day, all the time. Paul De La Cruz. I forgot you subscribed to this channel years ago. Awesome. In 3 years, you went from a school computer tech to a mobile device management specialist for an entire district. Thank you, COVID. Double your pay. That's awesome, bro. Congrats to you. I love you too, Tay Lee. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but love you too. Heart. Give you the hearts. Awkward travesty. What's holding your IT career back? Long story short, you left a level 1 job with no growth path after 3 years. Start your new job with an MSP tomorrow. Network Plus, here you come. Solid. That's awesome. Yeah. If you stagnate, that sucks. I think often we're going to find that we, as humans, as individuals, hold ourselves back more than anything else, right? Like we are our own worst enemies very often. Abdullah, you can't drive. That's what's holding you back from getting a help desk job, as most of them require you go to multiple locations. That is very true. Why can't you drive? Can you get a license and a car and stuff? That can be expensive, I know. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you in that specific instance. There are jobs out there that don't require you having to drive, though. Victor Fisher, you're from Virginia. You got people in Ireland, Texas. What's up? Oops. What is the easiest IT field? That's like relative, man. Like, depends on the person, basically. And I say that because I'm going to go back to this. If you pool 100 people, I've been doing this very, very often. But if you pool 100 people and ask them what the easiest IT field is, you'll get all types of different answers, right? But like, if you pull 100 people who work in cybersecurity, like half of them would probably say this is the easiest thing in the whole entire world, and they learned cybersecurity, everything they know about cybersecurity in like 6 weeks, and it was the easiest thing in the world for them. And then the other half of them would be like, it was pretty difficult and it took me a long time. The point of me saying that and being a little bit like fabricating a little bit is that everybody learns differently, and what could be easy for you might not be easy for somebody else. So asking a question like that is impossible to answer because I don't know how much you know. Car stream, nice. Yes, car stream. In the minivan. In the minivan, because I got 18 kids and counting. It's ridiculous. Don't worry, no more kids. No more kids coming. 18 is more than enough children for me. Anton, you are in New York. What certs should you work on You have a Google IT support. You're working on CompTIA A+. Well, what do you want to do? That would help me tell you what certs to work on. But those 2 certifications are fine. They're definitely more aligned to entry-level IT roles, help desk roles, technician roles, things like that. And that's a great start. I tell everybody that they should work in any type of entry-level IT role, especially help desk, because it's going to teach you so many things. Daniel, what is your opinion on the Cisco DevNet certification path? Well, my best friend, my BFF, legit, Mr. Duan Lightfoot, I mean, he's all over the DevNet certifications and stuff. And I'm pretty sure he makes those courses. So I would be a terrible friend if I said bad things about it. So I'm going to say all the amazing things about it. It's the best ever. I couldn't tell you for sure. I would tell you to go check out Duan Lightfoot's channel. He'd probably tell you the same thing. They're amazing. But here, I will tell you this. Anything that says Cisco on it is always going to be money. And nobody can deny that. Period. Kev runs a nugget. The easiest IT field is all of them and none of them. Perfect answer. Johnny S., if you have a year help desk experience, is A+ necessary? Not necessarily, but some jobs will require, and I guess not as many jobs require that nowadays. Sorry, CompTIA. But yeah, some jobs might say like, oh yeah, we want you to have this certification, but it's not necessary. No certifications are required. I will say that again for everybody in the back. Certifications are not required to work in IT. Neither are degrees. Period. The end. And this right here. Paul De La Cruz nails this. You don't need to know what you want to do right away. Get into something general like help desk and then figure out what you like. That is the best advice. It's like an echo. Love it. Viking Riot. I know who you are because of your photo. And I hope you're studying for your PMPT. And obviously you're not because you're on this live stream. So shame on you for not studying for your PMPT right now. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, bro. But hello. It's good to see you here. Big thing about learning anything IT, need to know you're never done learning. 100%. Never done learning. Alan Watts, you're going to a 12-month IT school. Is it a waste of time? Can't answer that. I don't know. What school? What are they going to be teaching you? Their certs and the I can't talk. I mean, it's probably fine. I don't know. If you're getting certifications, then you'll be all right. Nicholas, you have your 3rd interview for a help desk specialist for an intimidating company tomorrow. I mean, that already sounds terrible that you're going to the 3rd interview and you're saying that it's an intimidating company. Would I have an example of a question they might ask me that could throw you off? Oh my gosh, who knows at this point? Like in the 3rd interview, what are they going to ask you to throw you off? I guess I don't know like what the interview process has been like going like from the start. Like what types of things and questions and all that stuff did they ask you in your first 2 interviews? And are you meeting with different people in the 3rd interview? You know, it's so hard to say because every interview process is so different and so many different questions are asked. Yeah, what can throw you, like there's so many different things that could potentially throw you off. Are you wondering like more technical wise? Because here's the pro tip, and this goes for everybody. If you are in an interview and they ask you a technical question and you don't know it, first of all, don't lie. Don't try to pretend that you know it. Like, don't try to BS your way through it. Be honest. I don't know that specific technical thing that you asked me, but here's what I would do to figure it out. Like, that is the pro tip. If you do not know the answer, no, I don't know, but this is what I would do to figure it out. Don't even give them an opportunity to stop you in your tracks after you say no. Be confident in saying no. I'm dead serious. Don't even like hesitate. If you don't know what the heck they're talking about, tell them. Well, don't say, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Say, no, I don't know. But again, this is what I would do. Figure it out. because that shows so much. So much. Honesty shows you know how to find the answer, shows that you're like willing to put in the work, like so many things. That's going to be helpful for you in an interview rather than just saying no or BSing your way through. Yes. Yeah. And here, like, if they haven't asked you questions like this yet, maybe they will ask you, like, when the last time was you made a mistake and what you did to fix it. All those stupid, dumb questions. What element geekium? Who are you? What? I live in Dixon, Illinois. Who the heck are you? Now I'm intrigued. Anyway, Dixon, Illinois here. Yay, I love Dixon. Thoughts on what impact living in a rural area might have on whether you go broad or specialized in the field? Looking at possible getting cloud remote work. So the best thing that happened, like the best thing about COVID is that it made people who live in rural areas have more opportunities, like hands down, because you can work remote. So if you live in a rural area like we do, like I do, like you do, right? There's like no opportunities here in IT. Like they're very rare. So just to give you guys kind of a rundown, if you guys are experiencing this, you live in a rural area, rural, I can't say that freaking word. The town that we're talking about right now, 15,000 people. There's 15,000 people that live in my town. The next closest town is like 15 minutes away. Like in between these two towns is like, 10 miles of cornfields. Like there's nothing. Next closest town, they also have 15,000 people. The biggest employer that we have in the area are the hospitals. So like in Dixon, there's a hospital. That's the hospital I worked at, right? They are the biggest employer in the area and they employ like 1,100 people, right? The IT department there consists of like 7 or 8 people. And that includes like their application support specialist and all that, right? So that's like the biggest IT employer in the area. Then there's like a few factories and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of factories, but there's a few factories that actually have like on-site like IT support, but there's not very many. Even like the school district, right? So Dixon School District, there's what, 5 schools, 4 or 5 schools, I don't know. They only have like 2 people that support the entire district, like 1 technician and then a director. So like not a lot. And people in rural areas tend to stay in these positions for freaking ever, right? So not a lot of opportunities. Anyway, point of this is if you live in small areas, you're okay now to like work in IT because everything is going remote. Yay. So yeah, you're looking to possibly going in the cloud. Definitely cloud 100%, bro. So much. But I don't know who you are, and I live in Dixon. Hit me up. Let's go. Let's go get some coffee. I'll talk to you anytime. Blue Robot, Zach is the best. Got a chance to talk to you on LinkedIn briefly today. You did. Who did I talk to on LinkedIn today? I'll have to find you. But hey, you're the best. Juan, hello from El Paso, Texas. Wanted to ask, you're currently looking for your first job, IT job, recently graduated with an electrical engineering degree. Is starting a help desk a good way to start? Yes, 100%. Help desk is the best starting point in IT, period. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I will literally fight people to death. Like, I will go to blows. Like, you want to have like, what would we call it? Like influencer, celebrity death match or boxing match. Like, I will go to blows with anybody who disagrees that help desk or entry level is not the best starting point, because it is. It is literally the best place to start. I don't care who you are. Don't care. Like, just don't care. Can you bypass the help desk? Yes, 100%. Like, you can do that. Not a lot of people can do that, though. Period. Sorry. Mr. Businessman, you work in banking 7 years, have your Security Plus AWS, CCP. Studying for your CCNA, you're getting rejections left and right, applying for network and SOC analyst roles. Thanks for keeping you motivated. Holla! Hang on. Stephen Amador, do you have my permission to do a giveaway here? Yeah, bro, you can do a giveaway. Do you want me to do a giveaway? Does anybody want me to do a giveaway? I will give away a TCM course. So if you guys are looking to get into cybersecurity, I will give away any course that you want from TCM Academy. If somebody could be so kind, because I'm on mobile and this is very difficult, please link academy.tcm-sec.com. And you guys will be able to pick out whatever course you want. Whoever wins, however I decide. I'll like scroll through here and just like randomly press somebody on here. Just kidding. Yeah. If you get, yeah, anyway. Stop talking. Thanks for the tips. You're welcome. I'm happy to help. Is CompTIA A+ needed to get an entry-level job? No. You don't need any certification at all. Period. The end. Will a certification help you? Yes. Is it required? No. Do I have a tutorial on installing Active Directory and configuring it? Yes, I do. There is a playlist that exists on this channel that there's like, I don't know, a bunch of video, like probably like 10 videos in there, but they're like 5 of those videos talk about installing server, configuring Active Directory, all that fun stuff. We go through all of that. There's playlists that exist on this channel. Go check them out. Ronsu, hey, IT career questions. After 3 years of watching you finally got your first IT job. Congratulations. As a junior network engineer, that's awesome. You started with studying for the Network Plus and Security Plus. Labs are king, y'all. Yes, labs are king. If you aren't labbing, we need to come up with a saying for this. If you aren't labbing, you're crabbing. I don't know. Well, I'll figure something out, but everybody should be labbing. Like, that's just the way to go nowadays. And it's so easy. It's so easy to do. That's like the other mind-blowing thing about it. Virtualization has literally made everything so freaking easy. It's awesome. It's amazing. No longer do you have to spend thousands of hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars to build a home lab, because your very own computer can do it all for you. Does IT Pro TV allow you to have labs? They have labs there if you sign up for their premium membership or whatever. $59 a month for CBT Nuggets? Bogus. IT Pro TV is cheaper and better. Sorry, CBT Nuggets. True story though. I'm gonna have to record this and then put it on the LinkedIn. I'll take like a whatever. $59 a month for CBT Nuggets is bogus. That's all I gotta say. IT Pro TV, cheaper and better. Period. And anyway, sorry. Thanks for the advice. You are welcome for the advice. Gene Garcia, I know you worked as a help desk technician, but I think you mentioned you were a sysadmin as well. What would you say would be the best way to transition? I mean, I worked in help desk like freaking ever ago. Like, I don't know, like feels like a century ago. The best way to transition though, if you're trying to transition in your current job, like they have openings or the room to advance, even still, is just shadowing your current sysadmins as much as you possibly can. Like, go up to them and offer your help consistently. If there's projects coming up, try to get involved in those projects. Just try to take some of the workload off of them if they will let you. That would be the number one best advice that I could give you. Number 2 would be labbing, creating labs for sure. Like, to become a sysadmin, like, so much that you can do, like learning the cloud, learning obviously about servers, right? Learning more about virtualization for sure. Like, yeah. And you could do all of this from your very own computer very easily. Government employees get a discount for CBT Nuggets. Whatever. Nicholas Armo, will CompTIA A+ guarantee you a decent paying IT job, or should you get another certification before applying for a job? This is a great question, and I'm going to give you the best answer. No certification will guarantee you anything, period. Like, literally, no certification is going to guarantee you a gosh darn thing at all. So it doesn't matter. Like, does not matter what cert you go for. It's not going to guarantee you anything. You need to do the work. Sorry, I was coughing. And when I say you need to do the work, it's meaning like you have to get experience, because that's what's going to get you more money. Always. Oh, you weren't asking about money, but I guess you were kind of asking about money. But yeah, experience is king, yo. Nah, dude, you have a congenital condition that prevents you from driving. So if that's the case, like, I would assume that, like, if you're in like the United States, like, there's laws that should protect you from this. Like, even if it's like you have to drive, like, there's other people that can do it for you in a lot of these environments. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about that because it's more whatever. You should be protected, though. Like, I'm sorry, but I would still apply anyway. Like, still apply for all of these jobs, and then, like, you have like a condition. If you have a medical documentation that says that you have this condition, and like you get denied because of that, that's probably like a lawsuit or something. I don't know. I'm no lawyer. Don't ask me. But sounds like it. I don't know. Yeah, if you want a discount for IT Pro TV, use the coupon code ITCQ30 and it gets you 30% off. I don't know. How do I write in the there? ITCQ. It's so hard to do this on the phone. I hate phones. ITCQ30 gets you 30% off of IT Pro TV membership. Yay! Rejoice, hello from South Florida. What are some certification platforms that I recommend for someone minoring in cybersecurity, majoring in CS, and switching to IT next semester and currently working in IT help desk? What like, I would recommend going on TCM Academy and going through our training and getting a PNPT certification if you want to get into pen testing. Super chats. Who gave me a super chat? Steven, what's up, bro? You don't have to give a super chat too. Let's do this, Zach. One TCM course, more info on LinkedIn. Make sure you add Zach and yourself. That is the only requirement for him. Good luck. Well, did you tag me on LinkedIn? Is that what just happened? So if you guys aren't on LinkedIn, slide over to the LinkedIn and find me or Steven Amador. You can search for him by name. If you type in your address bar, linkedin.com/in/I am nerdy, you'll find me. But thank you, Steven. So that's it. All you got to do is go follow the whatever post on LinkedIn, and you could win a course for free, $3. Kendrick Zimmerman, is imposter syndrome or overthinking ruining our IT career? Did I miss something? Imposter syndrome shouldn't ruin anybody's career. Imposter syndrome could be a great, amazing thing. I didn't even realize what time it is. What's up, Ty? Oh my gosh, I can't keep up with all this chat, yo. Ooh. Oh, the Bearded IT Dad. How come your super chat didn't show up? And Ty, how come your super chat didn't show up? That's weird. Thank you all for the super chats. Which type of help desk to start? Any type of help desk. Search for help desk jobs. There is tons of them. All types of the help desk. Anyway, unfortunately, I have to leave because I have to pick up my child from her swimming practice. So, there's Steven's super chat. Hop on the LinkedIn. If you guys aren't on LinkedIn, you're not going to win a TCM course. So hop over there onto the LinkedIn, follow Steven Amador, follow myself, and you guys can win a TCM course. And that's that. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I have to go, unfortunately. So thank you all for being here and hanging out tonight and asking questions and keeping me busy and occupied, because it's been amazing and fun. And I say this every time, but we need to do this more. We need to hang out more. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a great night. Always be learning, because it's a fun thing to do. If you're looking to get into cybersecurity, make sure you check out TCM Academy, TCM Security. I work there. It's cool. We do awesome things. Heath Adams is a cool guy. But no, it's like legit training. Everybody that I've talked to loves it. I haven't seen anybody say anything bad. I lied. I saw one person say something bad about the training. It wasn't even about the it was more so about the YouTube channel. So yeah, I haven't heard anything bad about the training. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys.